So you just headlined Saturday night Beermageddon 2024.
So we did.
How do you reckon that went?
Judging from the crowd's response, judging from how sweaty and happy we are, I guess it couldn't be more perfect than it went. Amazing.
Excellent. Not just because you're under lights getting sweaty and happy. So there are other things you could do to be sweaty and happy that would be quite pleasurable as well.
There was a lot of dancing involved, yeah.
And the night's not over yet, so
Well, yeah. Hey,
Stuff we
We'll
can
see.
do
what
on
happens
stage,
on tour stays on tour.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll just cut that.
No, we won't. That's not happening. That's not how this goes down. But obviously, you've had a lot of lineup changes. Now it's a lot of the founder members back together. That explains a big gap from the debut album.
Yeah.
You've had 3 singles in the last 18 months, 2 years. Presumably, new material on the way?
Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we will be releasing another single in the beginning of November, and it will actually be the start of a quite busy period because we'll release the album early 2025, and then we will have a lot of release shows. At the moment, only in Belgium.
Yeah.
But who knows?
So does this mean the album is written, recorded, finished, mastered?
No, we're still in the process of doing that. We have a few more songs that have to be recorded. We have a few songs that are ready, amongst which the single that will be releasing soon, actually. And then we have 2 more songs that we are finishing up right now. So those will be the last 2 that will be recorded.
Is it a joint effort when you write?
Well, it's 2 guitar players here. We actually write a lot of the stuff at home, and it's the way we've always done it. We were not a band that can get together in a rehearsal space and start writing songs. It's never worked like that, and it still doesn't. But that's okay because we've always done it that way. So we write riffs at home, and we send them to each other, and then just to see what the rest of them really think about it. And
Maybe it's better that way because if you're all in the room and somebody goes, "I've got this great riff, listen to this, to that," and the other 4 of you just look at it and go, "That's shit."
Yeah.
That could be a big fight.
Yeah.
At least.
now we just have to email it back to them.
Yeah. Email.
Yeah.
Shit. Murder.
It does happen, though.
Yeah. How upset do people get?
In this lineup, not too much really. No.
That's good.
Yeah. We can discuss things very openly with each other.
Very big advantage is that we've known each other for about 20 years.
Yeah.
So we really knew what we were getting into, with who you were getting into it, and how the vibe goes. So everybody respects each other's vision on its own instrument, its own addition to the band.
Yeah.
So they start writing, everybody adds to it. I finish up lyrics from what I get from them. And it just flows great that way. And another big difference with so many years ago is that everyone now is able to afford this proper recording studio at home. So we can do pre-productions before we go into recording. We record everything ourselves, and then we send it to a producer who mixes and masters. So we can really have a very organic flow. We do it in between our day jobs. We do it in between the children and home stuff, and it doesn't get in the way of anything. And we write and record whenever we find the time, and so it keeps on going. But we aren't stressed to do it in that set of weeks, in that set time. Hence, we started recording last year. It's still ongoing. 3 of the songs are now in production with the producers. Like Tim said, a couple of others are still in writing. A couple of others are done but need to get recorded, and so the ball keeps rolling,
of course,
but with a lot less stress than there was before.
Yeah. And what inspires you lyrically?
Whatever happens in life. So like you said, we had a gap of too many years. That was due to an unfortunate event in my personal life. My wife had an aneurysm.
Oh, Jesus.
Just before we were about to head to Slovenia to play Metal Days.
Yeah.
Obviously, I couldn't go.
No, of course, absolutely not.
That also meant there was a lot of insecurity about the future of the band. The other band members didn't want to sit it out and wait to see what happened and went their own way. But that left me as a singer with no musicians, and that's kind of a tough situation because each time somebody left in the past, there were other guys to fill them in if there was a replacement. But as a singer, you can't really say, this is how it's played, this is how you do it. So I knew I was going to continue Sanity's Rage at one point, but it wasn't clear when. But it really didn't matter because I knew as long as I kept that idea alive, kept it going, someday things would, I would be in a situation where I could go on and find guys who were willing to.
And you obviously all remained friends in the time you were apart to be able to reconvene as Sanity's Rage.
Well, as
we did lose touch over the years. Yeah. Not holding grudges against each other, but just doing
our life happens.
Different bands as well.
We're all of an age. Children get in the way. Weddings,
absolutely.
Marriages. Sometimes the marriage goes well, sometimes it doesn't. But it's life, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And on the other hand, life can happen that you reconnect. Find each other again, and as luck would have it, I reconnected with Tim. There was a spark. There was an idea. There was nothing concrete yet. A few beers later,
Always helps.
And then, I'm not the only one with the same mindset.
Yes.
And we got in touch with the other guys. They felt the same about it, and ball got rolling.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So, album next year.
Yeah.
Where do people go to get the previous album, the recent singles?
Everything is digitally at the moment, so we don't have any hard copies left of the.
We sold the last one today, actually.
Very last CD of 20 years ago, and the CD has been sold out long ago. But of course, we invest in everything ourselves, so we have to finance everything ourselves. Our main focus now is getting the new album out. When we get the funding. And again, we may consider doing a reissue of the previous ones, depending on how much the demand is. But we won't say no to bring back the old stuff.
Yeah. So there you have it, guys. Check out Sanity's Rage on Facebook, all the social media sites, Bandcamp as well, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
You will see when those tour dates are announced. As Kenny said, primarily Belgium for the moment, but keep your eyes peeled. Things may well change. And you will see when the new material comes out and you'll be able to buy it then.
Yes.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Please, you had a good time with Beermageddon.
Yeah.
Cheers.